Hi, girl. Okay, so I'm so excited for you that you just got your package in the mail, your experience pack, and I want to walk you through how to use the products and what to expect, as well as some of my favorite recipes. So, very first step, you should check and mark off your start weight and also your measurements. Don't get too hung up on it. Your weight might fluctuate throughout your 10-day experience, and that is totally normal. First and foremost, make sure that you're drinking tons and tons of water because if you don't drink enough water, your body is flushing a lot of the stored water and bloat, and especially if you're starting the ketogenic diet along with adding in the exogenous ketones, your body's going to be flushing a lot of water. And what happens when our body flushes water is we don't just flush water, we also flush electrolytes. So sodium is a big one in there. These exogenous ketones they have to bind to a mineral, and the mineral that they bind to is sodium. So when you look at the package, it will appear that they have a lot of sodium in there, but don't worry about it because your body is flushing a lot of fluid. You're going to be losing a lot of sodium, and that's an essential electrolyte that you need to replenish. But it is very important that you drink plenty of water, because if you don't, then what could happen is you could experience a slight gain because your body is going to be holding on to as much water as possible. So as you start this product, what we like to suggest is to drink a big glass of water before you have your ketones, just to make sure that you're getting that extra water that you need in addition to adding the exogenous ketones into your lifestyle. So this is so exciting. You guys are going to absolutely love this, and your results can be incredible. They range. Everyone gets different results, but most people experience the benefits and just do incredible on this. So your kit that you ordered has every product line that we offer. So you're going to get to try out every flavor, every system that we created, and you're going to be able to try these so that you can find the right flavor that you like the best, so that when you experience these benefits and you want to continue on with the program, you know which flavor you like, so that when you order, there won't be any surprises. So I'm going to walk you through these and how it works. So you get your experience in the mail. You can take your ketones any time of the day that you want. There's no set time. Most people like to have their ketones first thing in the morning because it gives them energy, it makes them feel focused throughout the day, you have clarity, and also you get those exogenous ketones in your system so that you are in ketosis and you are maximizing the fat burning potential that you have. But some people prefer to have their ketones a little later in the day, and that's perfectly okay too. To start, you only need to have one per day. Eventually, you might want to kick it up to 2 per day. Personally, I do 2 per day because I just love the benefits of these, and I love how I feel when I have the ketones, and I love having an afternoon ketone too. It does help aid in weight loss results to have 2 per day, but 1 a day will still get you incredible results. My first 10 days, I just did 1 a day, and I got insane results. I mean, I lost 8 pounds my first 10 days. I busted through plateau. I feel amazing. You guys, like, seriously, 1 a day is perfectly okay. If you want to do 2 a day, and as you get these and you find a flavor you like, go ahead and just order a full 20-day or 20 serving package so that you can add that on to your experience if you want to have more than 1 per day. Perfectly okay. But to start, we want to start you out with half a packet to begin with, and that's because we want to make sure that you don't have digestive discomfort, because a lot of times when you get started on these ketones, your body's going to be releasing not just water, but it's also going to be releasing toxins, and depending on how much inflammation you have in your midsection, you could experience some issues in the bathroom. So it's kind of gross to talk about, but diarrhea is a very common side effect of this that is actually a good sign, showing you that your body is releasing those toxins, and that's how it comes out. So it's totally normal. If it's painful for you, then you want to just stick to half a serving until that subsides, and just make sure you're drinking plenty of water. You can also have it with food, and that will slow the absorption, which will make that kind of not be as bad, I guess. So it's up to you. But most people like to have their ketones fasted, because when you're fasted and you have your ketones, you absorb it quickest and it gets into your bloodstream and it does what it needs to do. However, you can have it with food, like I said. If you are doing a ketogenic meal plan and you fall off track, like you have a carb day, like you have carbs all day, or maybe you have carbs in a meal, you want to make sure you have your ketones at least 3 hours before you fall off track, and then also you want another serving of ketones within the next 3 hours after you fall off track. That will get your body back into ketosis, and it will help you just continue along like nothing ever happened. I almost think of it like hitting pause. You work so hard during the week, and then the weekend comes. For me personally, I like to just kind of go off track on the weekends. It's totally okay. It's like hitting pause. It's not like you're going to lose more weight by doing that, but you're not going to gain weight, and it's not going to hold you back, and it's not going to throw you off track. So it's one of the benefits to doing this. But in your first 10-day experience, you want to give it your all and see the best results that you can with this. So in your package, you are going to get 2 of the chocolate swirls, and this is the OS product. Okay, so 2 chocolate swirls. I suggest that you make this with a shaker cup, fill it with ice, and then add in cold coffee, and just 1 of your packets, or if you're starting out, do half of your packets and just like do half the amount of coffee and ice, and shake it up and just drink it like that. It tastes like a caramel latte. Personally, I love it. I have one of these every day. I mean, sometimes I switch it up and I'll have like a raspberry lemonade later on. But most days I have one of these, and lately I've been doing it in the morning. I like this first thing because I get the extra caffeine, because I do get the charged caffeinated, and then I shake it up with coffee. So that is the best recipe that you can make. I do know of some people using almond milk, the unsweetened almond milk with ice with this if they don't like coffee. However, with just water and ice, it kind of tastes like a Tootsie Roll, which is not bad at all, but it's just kind of, some people like it, some people don't. That's this product. So now this one is going to have more caffeine than our Max products, but the Max products have more ketones. So, but this product will still get you into ketosis within an hour of taking it. Okay, so you get 2 of those, so that's 2 different days. Or if you're splitting it up half a day, if you're doing half a serving, I suggest you do half a serving in the morning, and then as long as you feel good and you don't have any issues with your stomach, you can do your other half just later on, okay? And so that you can do a full serving that day, just split it up so that it's not all at once. If you do go all at once, seriously, it's not a big deal. It's okay. The worst thing that can happen to you is just you might get a little bit of diarrhea, and it's not bad. So that is that flavor. So then I'm going to jump into the Orange Dream. Next, you're going to get 2 of the Orange Dream. So this is 2 days of this. Orange Dream, again, has more caffeine than our Max products. It also puts you into ketosis within an hour. And the Max, however, this OS Orange Dream also has MCT oil, which MCT oil helps your body naturally produce the ketones when you are following ketogenic diet. So this one is a little bit higher in calories. I don't suggest this one while you are fasting. Some people say it's perfectly fine, but for me, I've done a lot of research on intermittent fasting. There's 110 calories in here, so I suggest anything above 100 calories is going to kick you out of your fast, and even you want to stay right around the 50 calorie mark during your intermittent fasting. Intermittent fasting is totally optional. This product helps you do intermittent fasting because it's going to keep you full, and you're not going to be hungry, and you're going to have that appetite suppressant effect. So it does help with that if it is something you wanted to do. So this one I suggest you take later on in the day if you are fasting. If you're not fasting, don't worry about it. You can have this as your first thing when you get up. A lot of people, the biggest recipe that everyone really likes is if you get that like the sparkling water, and you just shake it with ice and this, like just in a shaker cup. The lime flavored one, I guess tastes like a ice cream float. This kind of tastes like a creamsicle, so it's good. It tastes like a creamsicle. Even if you just do water and ice and you just shake it with this, it's good. But there are different recipes. And in my group, if you click on the photo albums, I do have a ton of different recipes for these. So if you try your first one, you don't like this one with just water, you can try your second one with a different way. Maybe you like that. Okay, so that is the Orange Dream. So you're going to get 2 days or 2 full servings of that. Next, you are going to get 2 of our Max raspberry lemonade. So the raspberry lemonade is really good. At first, it may seem sweet to you, especially if you were following a ketogenic diet. I promise that will go away. The sweetness, you'll get used to it to the point where like it won't taste like super sweet to you eventually, like after your first one. The second one isn't going to taste as sweet. But I suggest what you do is you fill a full shaker cup, like a 24-ounce shaker cup with ice, and fill it up with water, and then use, if you're doing the full serving or even half a serving, and shake it if it's sweet to you. So just the more water you add, that might make it less sweet. This one does, it's a lemonade, so it does taste kind of like a lemonade, like it's raspberry lemonade, so you're going to have that kind of like tangy more flavor to it. This, I just make it with water and ice, and it's really good. That's how I like it. And the Max, once again, has 40% more ketones, so this is going to get you not only into ketosis faster, but it's going to keep you into ketosis longer. All of them, they kind of range between, you'll be in ketosis for 4 to 6 hours for each one, and that's where having 2 a day does help aid you. But if you're following ketogenic diet, 1 per day should be perfectly fine. I do follow ketogenic diet, and I do like to have 2 a day, but that's just, again, it's a personal choice. And all of you guys remember, when you get started on a full package, you'll get a link, a customer link, and with that link, you can send it out to anyone you want, and if they order a package off of that, you earn credit towards your future orders. So your Smart Ship could be totally free for you every single month, and you could even get 2 boxes a month and get that completely paid off with just a few customers. So that's an option for you guys if the price tag seems a little bit high, even though it's really not that bad. And I'll include a link to my website so you can check out the full options. So there are no flavor packs included. So this is where you try all of the flavors, and then you decide what you want for your full supply. So if you're picking raspberry lemonade, maybe if you're going to do 2 a day, you do 2 different flavors. It's up to you. Okay, so the raspberry lemonade, really good. Ice and water, perfect. I suggest as your very first flavor to try the raspberry lemonade, or try the Maui punch to start. I wouldn't start with the orange dream, only because of the MCT oil. It might upset your stomach a little bit more. I might wait for the orange dream until later on in your experience. Okay, so your Maui punch is also a Max, and this is, you can start with this. You can start with half of this, have it in the morning, have half in the afternoon. Also very good with just ice and water, shaken, and you're good to go. And again, you can take it any time of the day. Most common, morning, just because you get that appetite suppressant effect and everything. But another way to do it is if you have a normal time of your day where you notice a slump in your energy, that is a perfect time to take your ketones. Just if that's your natural time when you are just tired, take your ketones at that time. That's another great option for you. So this flavor is also amazing. This is one of the most popular flavors. This is my favorite. I like to have this every day. My husband loves it every day. I personally really like to drink this while I'm working out, like almost like a pre-workout drink. It's not technically a pre-workout drink. You're not going to get that like itchy, tingly feeling like you do with pre-workout drinks, which is a benefit, and that's nice, but you are going to get the energy. And there is caffeine in here. The caffeine in all of them is the equivalent to like 1 small coffee, except for the OS. These have like a medium coffee amount of caffeine. Okay, so, and the reason they did that is because this has more ketones, so they had to balance the ratio between their caffeine and the ketones for it to be absorbed in everything, to optimize it for you and for the best results that you can get. Okay, so then you're also going to get to try one of the Swiss cacao. This is a chocolate Max, so it also has the 40% more ketones. It smells like hot chocolate, like those hot chocolate packets. It smells like that, and it tastes so good. You can make this by just shaking it with cold coffee and ice, or you can just shake it up with water and ice and maybe add a little bit of creamer to that. If you just want the chocolate, it's like a chocolate milk. It will remind you of a chocolate milk. None of these are like thick shakes. They're all pretty thin drink. So it's more like a chocolate milk type of deal. I do know of some people that like to drink this warm, with warm coffee, but as your first one, I wouldn't advise that because that's kind of getting a little more creative. So I would just go with cold. All of the OS and Max products can be consumed hot or cold. It doesn't matter. The ketones still are very efficient either way. Okay, lastly, you are going to get to try Keto Cream, which is unfreaking believable. It's so, so good. Okay, so when you get your Keto Cream, what you do is you just brew hot coffee like you normally would, and you blend that with your packet of Keto Cream. You don't have to do half a packet of this. You can do a full packet. If you want to do this on your first day, you're welcome to do that. This includes collagen, it includes MCT oil, and it has blends in there that helps with your hair, your skin, your nails, and it helps your body naturally produce this ketone. So for someone following a ketogenic diet, this is an amazing tool to help you. If you're just following like a low fat, low calorie diet, this does contain fat. It contains the healthy fats. So you just have to be aware of that, okay? It's like it tastes better, I think, than a latte you can get in Starbucks. What I do, you can just stir it into your hot coffee, or you can blend it with hot coffee. Just make sure that if you're blending it, that you don't leave it in the blender too long, because it could just explode because it's hot, right? It's hot coffee. So, I do that. I blend it because it makes it frothy. It makes it just like a latte. This does not include ketones though, so just keep that in mind. So that's why I say you might want to do this as your very first one in the beginning of your 10-day experience. It's going to help your body naturally produce more ketones, okay? And then the other ones are going to enhance the ketones and help you experience those benefits too. Or you can save this until your last day, or you can do this in the middle of the week along with, because a lot of people will have like a ketone in the morning or the Keto Cream in the morning and then have the ketone in the afternoon, and they'll be just doing these side by side. Most people order both of these. So they'll order like a full package of the Max, and then they'll order a full package of the Cream, and they'll usually do them like the same day. So that's an option for you as well. And this whole kit, the whole idea of it is that, for one, you get insane results your first 10 days. You'll break out of a plateau. You'll start feeling really good. And then also you'll be able to find the blend and the product and the flavor that you absolutely love. So, we do have a couple other things when you get started as a customer. You're going to get, after your third Smart Ship order, your fourth Smart Ship order they're going to send that along with some free product in there too. And like I said about the referral link, you as a customer right away, you order as a customer, you don't have to be a promoter or anything. You're going to get a referral link. And if you love it and your friends order off of that link, you're going to earn, it only takes 2 people to order off of that monthly and stay on the Smart Ship to pay for your product every month if you get like one of the 20 days or 20 servings of the Max. The reason, and I get this question all the time, so I'll answer it on this. The reason it comes in a 20 serving package and not a 30, which some of them do come in 30, the chocolate swirl, this one and this one, you can order in a 30 serving package, but the Max come in a 20 serving, and the reason for that is because some people just use this to help them come in and out of ketosis. So like if they're following a ketogenic meal plan, and then maybe they fall off track over the weekends, they have 2 a day on the weekend, and then during the week they don't drink their ketones. It's up to them, and that's what they prefer. Then so it's the amount is not it's not a full month, even though it does come monthly. Now, what happens is most people get started and they just love the energy, they love the focus, they love the mental clarity, they love how they feel, plus the appetite suppressant effect, and it really is a boost to help you in sticking to any meal plan that you're following. So most people will get this and they're going to want to do it every day or have 2 a day. And so that is where the customer referral program is huge, because it will help you so that you can do that if you want, and you will get insane results by doing that. So what most people do is they order 2 boxes of the 20-day on Smart Ship so that they have enough for their full month, but then they also have extra so that they can have 2 a day some days, especially on the days they have higher carbohydrates. And then most people also order the Keto Cream as well. Keto Cream comes in a 20 serving pack also. So you don't have to have Keto Cream every day either. It's really just what you feel like and how you want to do it. But that is what most people do. So they usually get 2 flavors plus the Keto Cream. Oh, and I forgot to mention, you are going to get 22% off every month after your first order as well. So that will automatically connect and be discounted. So your first order is full price. After that, your smart ship will come in 30 days after that, and then you're going to get 22% off automatically off that shipment. And then after that, any orders you place today or smart ship, you're going to get that discount too. So it's an amazing option for you. And in your account, you can make changes. You can change your flavor, you can start and stop your smart ship, you can change your date around, you can cancel it, anything in your account. It's a button. It's super easy. They make it really easy for you. So that is all of your flavors in your 10-day experience. Make sure you're using our group because it's there to help you. So go into the group, post the foods that you're eating, post the results that you get from your 10-day experience. You know, it's only just people in that group that want to support you and see you reach your goal. So be sure to do that. Also in the group, I have it set so that I approve everything just so that I don't miss your post, because what was happening was people were posting and I was missing the posts, and so then people were messaging me like, hey, you didn't answer me, and I didn't see it. So I changed it so that I have to approve everything. That way I can see your stuff, and that way as it gets approved, you know I saw it, and I might privately message you and help you through whatever you're going through, or I might just comment on the post or whatever. But as long as I see it, then it's all good, and I just really want to support you in your journey. Also, be sure to check out in that group, located in files, there's a start here, and in that start here, we have a meal plan guide for you to follow. Like I said, you don't have to follow the ketogenic diet, but most people do because you do get the best results. And this product really does work really, really well with following ketogenic diet. So we have the directions there to show you how to do that. If you've never done that before or you're not sure how to do that, don't get overwhelmed with the macros and the micros and all of that. I would just focus on the net carbs and just try to stay within a 20 to 30 net carb ratio. We have directions on how to calculate a net carb. We have directions on what to do, what a micro and macro even is, and also intermittent fasting if it's something you want to do. It's also all located in files. So thank you so much for getting started on this. Welcome. I cannot wait to see your results and to hear back from you with how it went. And please let me know if you have any questions. This group has been so much fun. You're going to love just the atmosphere of the group. It's so positive. And this whole experience has been amazing. I'm so thankful to have this opportunity and to be here with you and to see you reach your goals with this product. So thanks. Bye.